Hey guys, it's Dena Maddie here with a dynamic full body workout for you guys, and we're gonna burn some fat. So let's go ahead and get started with our warm up. All right, so our first warm up exercise is going to be a squat and then knee grab. Just real nice and easy. Keep it controlled. You're just gonna warm up those quads. Give that little side of your glute a nice little stretch. Keeping those hips nice and loose so that way we can do our workout injury-free. And we're just gonna keep doing these for another couple seconds and make sure to breathe, make sure to engage your core, stand up tall. And one more on each side. And here we go. So we're gonna get down on the ground for the next part of the warm up. So on your hands and knees, make sure that your shoulders and your wrists are in line, as well as your hips and your knees. And all we're gonna do is take a slight raise and back down. Slight raise, back down. This is a small movement, but you definitely feel it in your core, and it engages your core and your shoulders. Make sure to keep your shoulders down and tucked nice and tightly. Just give me a couple more of these right here. Make sure to breathe, because it's a small movement, but it is an effective one. And take your knees a little bit further back, and your left foot step outside your left hand, and then reach it back and step your right foot outside your right hand. And we're just gonna keep doing that. You can do that on your knees, or you can do that with full extension of your hands. Either way, we're just trying to open up this hip and get your blood flowing. Make sure to breathe and make sure to keep moving no matter what you do for your warm-up. Should be a dynamic movement, should not be a still static movement. All right, and we're gonna get started with our workout. And this first movement is going to be on your backside. So put your legs out in front of you, face your fingertips towards your feet, and slightly pick up your bum. You are going to reach your left leg out and touch it, and then alternate, keeping your butt up off the ground. Let's get started. So raise your bum up and then alternate. Left foot with your right hand, and then left hand to right foot. Try to keep your butt up off the ground. If you need to lower it, then you can do that as well. That's a modification you can choose. But try to stay up. Look, we're only halfway done. You guys got this. It's a little bit of coordination, a little bit of rotational core, a little bit of upper body. It's kind of a full body movement. Like I said, you can lower your bum if that helps. Just give me a couple more of these. Can you do one on each side? One more? There we go. Now we're gonna take a 30-second rest, okay? So with your rests, I want them to be active. So I want you to be moving the whole time. It's like rotating, moving your arms up and down. Try to keep that blood flow going, okay? So just a couple more seconds and we're gonna start on our next exercise. You guys ready? And you're gonna be on your back for this one. So take your right ankle and put it on your knee and go ahead and lift up those glutes. this is our exercise. So squeeze and lift your glutes and squeeze at the top to get a nice glute bridge. This is really gonna work your butt, and it's a really excellent exercise for developing your glute muscle. Just give me 2 more right here. There we go. And switch to the other side, same thing. Squeeze. Try to keep that knee down. Try not to have it too far up. Try to make this where your hips are even. And breathe. You're gonna press into that heel on the way up. Squeeze that glute and dig into that heel. Trying to get it as high, trying to get those hips as high as possible. And then just breathe. Can you give me another 2? All right, now you get your 30-second break. So we're gonna flip around for the next exercise, and you're going to be in tabletop position. So I want you guys to get ready because this next one's gonna be good. So for this move, we're going to be raising your knees slightly like we did in the warm-up, and then twisting that opposite leg through. So take up your right foot and twist it past this is your left foot, and twist it past. So opposite foot and put it through. Are you guys ready to start? Here we go. So knees raised slightly and twist, twist, and twist. If this hurts your elbows, you can always go on your elbows. If this hurts your wrists, this is a modification for it. And don't get me wrong, this is just as challenging. Or halfway through, guys, we're not done yet. The full expression, really opening up those hips and driving that leg through. This works on your rotational core, your balance and stabilization, and your upper body as well. You guys got it. Just breathe through it. Awesome. And take a deep breath, get back to normal, and we're getting back on our back again for a half Turkish get up. So your arm is going to be flat against the ground. Your left arm is going to be up, and we are going to be just reaching our glutes up, and that's it. So here we go. Right arm on the ground, right leg on the ground. Reach and squeeze and back down. Reach, squeeze, and back down. This is kind of like a sit-up and a glute bridge all together. So combination. Don't you love working multiple muscle groups at a time? And then switch, bring your left arm out, left leg flat, right arm up, and up. Back down, up, and squeeze your glutes on the way up. Make sure that you're getting the most out of this exercise. All right, guys, and we're gonna bring it up and do some fun stuff with our lower body. I'm gonna show you the next exercise. Facing forward, take your leg back behind you into a curtsy, then to a regular lunge, and then up to a front kick. And I want that move to be explosive, okay? So curtsy, lunge, and then kick. Now do it with me, okay? Curtsy, keep it low, lunge, and then kick. Keep that move smooth and controlled. I don't want you bouncing around. This is very important to maintain control with this one, okay? Make sure to breathe and smile. And can you give me one more? Here we go. All right, switch legs. Back behind you, reverse lunge, and then kick. Curtsy, reverse, kick. You might find that you're better on one leg than you are the other. That's perfectly normal. Awareness of your body is pretty important, so it's good to know. Reverse, curtsy, reverse lunge, and kick. All right, guys, make sure to keep your heart rate up. Move from side to side. We've got one more exercise to go, and I know you can do it with me. So we're going to squat down in a squat position. Open it up a little bit wider for a plie squat, and all we're gonna do is punch. Pretty simple, huh? Let's do it. And punch. You wanna make sure that your knees are wide. Don't buckle your knees in. That's very important. You might feel a little bit of burning in your thighs. That's okay. If you burn, you can always come up and bring it back down. It's not a big deal. Just make sure that you're in proper position, that your knees are facing out, and you've got 30 more seconds left. You guys can do it. You can give me 30 more seconds. I know I'm burning. Make sure that your feet and your knees are pointed in the same direction. Can you give me a smile? Like I said, if you guys are sore, you can always come up for a second and then go back down. And punch, punch. Breathe, brace that core, and you're good to go. Now we've got a 30-second rest, and the next exercise is going to be another variation of the lunge, where you lunge back and then give that little squeeze and do a little kick. So lunge, small kick. Lunge, butt kick. You guys got that one? Yeah, do it with me now, okay? Let's go, left foot in front. Lunge, up, and squeeze. Keep that movement nice and controlled. No flailing, no using momentum, just using sheer control and your body. You guys, I'm feeling it. In my left quad, do you feel it too? Just give me one more and switch legs. Right leg in front, left leg back, lunge and squeeze. Lunge, we're getting that quad, calves, hamstring, and the glute, all in one. It's like a trifecta, sort of. Lunge and up. Make sure you're breathing, make sure you're slow and controlled. And give me two more right here. Last one. There you go. Okay, so make sure to keep moving. Left and right. Okay guys, and for the next exercise, we're gonna get back on the ground, and you're gonna be familiar with this one. It's a variation on that first exercise we did, the crab reach, but instead of doing it once, you're going to pulse 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. You guys think you can do that with me? Yeah, I think you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Make sure to breathe. And slightly bend your elbows to make sure that you don't lock out your arms. If this hurts your wrist, you can also do this on the ground and try to pulse like you're doing a little mini sit-up. Halfway done. 2, 3. Challenge yourself. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Crunch that core in. Break a sweat. You guys got it. Just a few more times. And then you can really pat yourself on the back for finishing this workout. Mobility and work on the ground is just as important as strength training. So we're gonna go straight into our cool down. So you want your left leg in front like a modified pigeon. Make sure that your knee and your foot are in line. And first come up and really get seated in this position. See if you can raise your arms up and then see if you can come down for just a few seconds. Keep your foot flexed. Keep this an active stretch. You should really feel it in your glutes along the side of your butt because that's where I feel it. And if this hurts your knee, then you can just flip around and do it on your back. That usually helps. So come back up, tuck your toes, bring your foot back into a plank, and then bring that opposite leg forward. Making sure that your knee and foot are in line and trying to bring your shin up as close to parallel with the mat as you can. So sit in this position for a second. If it bothers your knee, you can always fold over the mat. That's what I usually do. Look up and then fold forward. Make sure to keep breathing. That's the most important part. Breathe into where it hurts. Breathe into where it's tight. Because you just did a good workout that worked your butt and your legs. So you're definitely gonna want to stretch this out or you're gonna hurt tomorrow. You're probably gonna hurt tomorrow anyways. I know I will. Now tuck that toe, walk your leg back in, back to a plank, jump forward into a Buddha squat. Put your hands down and walk your feet hip width apart, keeping your legs slightly bent. Slowly roll all the way up to standing, arms open wide, and take that left wrist, pull it up and over for a nice side body stretch. Inhale on the way up, and then take your right wrist, bring it up and over, and stretch out. Inhale up and down. You guys did a great workout. Thank you so much for joining me.